Ladies and gentlemen, behold, Arkveld, a majestic, neutral-colored nightmare that'll humble you faster than a speedrunner clipping through a wall and skipping 40% of the game that took you hours to beat. But fear not, today we're breaking down how to hunt it, counter it, and most importantly, to not die a horrible, embarrassing death in front of your friends and family. Let's get started. Arkveld is a flying wyvern that heard Rihanna's song and thought, but what if chains and whips didn't excite you? This beast specializes in rapid aerial maneuvers, deceptive feints, and dragon-based assaults that'll cut right through your armor if you're not careful. Not to mention those deadly chains attached to its wings. Can't forget about those. Alright, let's break down Arkveld's attack patterns so you can recognize when it's about to smack the shit out of you. The most important thing you want to keep in mind is that Arkveld can be quick, and those chains have crazy reach. When you least expect it, Arkveld can spin and quickly throw them at you. So always be focused on the monster, even when you think it's not paying you any attention. While on the ground, the Arkveld will quickly gain altitude by flapping its wings and jumping. Once it's airborne, it'll dive to drag both chain blades onto the ground and flip in the air just before it lands back on the ground. Run from this, do not walk. That move will send you back to the quest board real quick. When enraged, the Arkveld will do a combination of a whip chain blade starting with the left and then the right. As it retracts the right chain blade, it will twist its body and fly to release a double chain blade attack. The Arkveld can also do this move by starting from the other side, so keep that in mind too. You want to dodge to the side at the last second or risk getting carved up like a Thanksgiving dinner. Arkveld will spin and send its whips around and then come slamming down on the ground and launches both of them. You need to make sure you either dodge that first attack or get your ass off the ground and run faster than Forrest Gump as soon as you possibly can.
Run, Forrest, run!
There are many more moves that the Arkveld has up its sleeve or up its chains, but to save you all several minutes of me saying things you won't remember, why don't we get right into how to put the Arkveld back into the extinction column. You want to exploit the recovery windows. The Arkveld's aggressive, but its most powerful attacks leave it momentarily open. When it finishes a big move, rush in there and punish it for even thinking of doing that to you. Its front-facing attacks can be devastating, but Arkveld struggles with opponents who steer near its ass. Circle around when it attacks to get easy hits on the wings and the back. One of Arkveld's biggest strengths is its flight and its chains. Knock it out of the air with flash pods or blind it with it whenever it tries to reposition. The more you keep it grounded, the easier this fight gets and the less accurate that Arkveld will be with its attacks. Beware feinting, because Arkveld loves faking you out and changing its target at the last moment. Always, always, always be cautious of the Arkveld because you never know when it's going to start sending its attacks your way. Now, why don't we talk about what tools work best against Arkveld? Weapons that can cut are super effective against it, because the Arkveld's tail, wings, and head are weak spots. Tail is severable, of course, but be sure to take that tail off for the part, plus it's always so satisfying to do that. Poison and paralyzing weapons are great tools to use as well. Poison will help keep that damage consistent even when you can't get close enough to attack, and paralyzing is effective and a great way to open up the monster to all-out attacks from you or from your friends.
And it's a great way to stay in shape.
Use armor that can use evade extender or dragon resistance to mitigate a lot of damage from the Arkveld attack. Being able to have high mobility is super effective here. And boom! That's how you take down an Arkveld without rage quitting or causing your friend to do this. Patience, positioning, and proper weapon choice are the keys to victory. If you enjoyed this guide, like, subscribe, and drop a comment on how many times Arkveld sent your ass back to camp, or which monster you'd like to see next. Until next time, happy hunting, hunters. I can't wait to see you out there.